What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It is New Year's. It's the first video of 2025. Oh, I'm excited. 2025 is here. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve, a great entry to New Year's Day. I was good. I was good anyway. Hope you guys are doing good and amazing, doing very, very well. And very happy to see you guys today, man. Obviously, to kick off the year with some footy. I want to talk about AFL jumpers because jumpers have just been on my mind recently for some reason, like just how AFL jumpers are. So shout out to footy A to Z. All credit goes to them. Big time. Make sure you guys do subscribe and like. Whoa, talking really fast today. Relax, relax. But anyway, we are finna check it out and we are finna see what's on. And listen, if anybody wants to send me an AFL jumper, specifically Brisbane, because that's my favorite team, hey, let me know. We can work out something. We can plan on something. Figure out a way we can do that. But outside that, boys and girls, don't forget to like the video and sub as well. You guys support has been absolutely tremendous. Here's to another great year. Let's get it.
Port fans will be salivating over the return of their beloved prison bar jumpers to the AFL stage. Most of us are now familiar with the controversy surrounding Port Adelaide's heritage Guernsey, but it got me thinking about AFL jumpers in more detail. How have Guernseys been regulated in the past? What is the clash policy now? And finally, on a more conceptual level, what do AFL jumpers mean?
What do you mean?
As I learned from Code Sports' Daniel Cherney, there were no jumper clash rules in the old VFL.
What?
If you were the away team, it was enough that you simply wore white shorts. But two things changed this dramatically.
Oh, so that's it? That's how teams figure who was who back then? So, say if Collingwood played Carlton, and I know Collingwood's black and white, and Carlton's more like navy blue-esque, but still, though, when you watch the games at times, they look so freaking familiar, like the Guernseys and all like jumpers, they look so familiar, like color-wise. So it's kind of weird why it's like that, but that's all they did. So what if somebody did what, black and black, like black top, black shorts, and then somebody did black top, white shorts. Hopefully it's not that. I don't think it was. I would assume teams had their colors back then as well, which they did, but
The first was the Brisbane Bears entering the competition. With a strip very similar to Hawthorn's,
that's true
a
though.
new jumper
That's facts.
was needed to avoid a clash.
It still looks the
Second
same.
was the TV rights explosion of the 2000s. While ex-players like Dustin Fletcher are on record saying the players had no issues with jumper clashes, broadcast partners certainly did. This spurred the AFL into action, but very limited action. The AFL's clash policy and jumper guidelines are not public. We don't know how they determine a clash or the exact
That's weird.
specifications they give clubs about how their home
I
and
wonder if
clash
like other
jumpers
sports
are
do that as
designed.
well. Or was that just
It's worth
AFL?
noting that the AFL can make these dictations. They actually own the intellectual IP of all 18 clubs.
Okay.
What we do know is that
Intellectual
these
IP.
guidelines have been sharpened
Okay.
over time. When the AFL first mandated clash jumpers, clubs resisted. They simply took their home jumpers, changed one tiny element, and called it a day. Who could forget the Tigers adding yellow paneling to their supposed clash jumper,
Hey,
or Essendon's
that gets the
hilarious
job done.
large
That gets the
novelty
job
red
done though.
sash? Things have thankfully changed. In 2023, the Dons have a bright red strip, and the Tigers have their highlighter Premiership yellow.
Okay.
Here's the interesting thing. Even with these clash jumpers in rotation, clubs will still opt to wear their home jumper whenever they're allowed.
Okay.
Even if
I'm not a fan of that because that is true. I've always felt why AFL teams just don't have a away jumper and a home jumper. So like for example, Collingwood, they can go black top, white shorts at home, and then away they can go white top, black shorts. No, I mean just nothing crazy. Something simple. It still gets the job done. You know what I mean? But like, why teams are so fixated on having their home kit for every single game is kind of, I mean, I guess that's just how it is. But I mean, I would just prefer, but like I said, I think that's just the American me because you watch like baseball, American basketball, you know, American football, stuff like that. Did I say American baseball? Anyway, teams have like at home in their way, you know, jersey, whatever. So Maybe that's something the AFL can like implement.
if they're the away team, and even if it risks a potential clash for players and fans. We saw the
I don't
white
care.
shirts
Watching that TV though,
avoiding
it'd be
round
hard at
one's
times to figure
first
out
two
who's who.
games, with the navy blue against black and black and white stripes versus navy blue.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
white
saying. That
pants.
Carlton and Con was
This is
crazy.
worth noting because it's not something that's mirrored by other major sporting codes. Manchester United don't wear white shorts with their red top when they play at Anfield. The Celtics often wear black both home and away. And Aston Villa, Burnley and West Ham all basically wear the same thing.
Facts.
And to use the prison bar analogy, the idea that the Chicago Bulls would tell the Toronto Raptors that they can't wear red in a home game against the Nuggets is frankly laughable. These codes see their clash kits not as a way to preserve their history, but as a way to experiment with new colours and ideas.
Messi.
And, of course,
Solid
make
hero.
chumps like me buy 20 different jumpers a year.
I actually like that rule though.
It seems to me that
Why not have AFL teams have like a different type of like jersey color? Like, you know, maybe like what he said, like soccer teams and, you know, NBA teams, like they have like these special one-off, you know, like jerseys they wear throughout like the season.
Aussie Rules fans have a unique attachment to their team's jumpers, especially the big, old Victorian clubs. In fact, many of these clubs have their colours enshrined into their very constitution.
Golly.
These
Hey,
clubs are ancient.
They gonna ride or die. They
and
gonna
their
ride or
jumpers are
die.
primarily linked to that history.
They gonna ride or die.
Carlton received plaudits when they changed their CFC back to its 1920s design. Same with the Bulldogs. Collingwood and Geelong's jumpers wouldn't be out of place in 1897.
My bad, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something that something came up in this third recording, so I'm gonna edit it out. I forgot my train of
Port
thought.
Adelaide wanting to wear their prison bar jumper. This is in contrast to some of the AFL's newer clubs, who are far more likely to innovate or, at the very least, have genuine clash.
That's what I'm saying.
jumpers.
That's what I'm
And as
saying.
a jumper collector and design enthusiast myself, it makes them a heck of a lot more fun. Dons fans will
Plus,
never know
it's-
the joy of
it's just
voting
cool to
the
have
equivalent
different type of
3D anchor
jumpers.
Jumper, and for that, I pity them. I know that home jumpers won't change. And if you like the link to the past, or don't like the cynical commercialization of jumper redesigns, I respect that. But let's not burden our clash jumpers with that same expectation.
And plus, like, more money can
Put
be
the
added.
guys in pink when they go into
Ooh,
state. Let's get
Okay.
a green Cats jumper.
that's tough.
Buy Essendon's marketing team the full Adobe suite and let them go hog wild on Illustrator.
Hey,
Let's
I like that Bombers one. I like that Bombers one.
have less clashes and more colour.
If you've got an aspect of your team you think we should take,
Hey, you guys let me know in the comments down below which clubs jerseys you would like to see, like, have like a special type of like jersey one off. Like, you could be like, yeah, Brisbane could have like a all yellow with like a XYZ added to it. I'm all for it, man. Plus, I think it's just better for the game to have like different type of like jumpers and guernseys or whatever, because it's cool. Like, ain't nobody trying to see the same jumper over and over and over and over again. But I think that's just me. I could be probably the only one who's really like on your solo train, but I'll keep it. I hope you guys did enjoy as always. Don't forget to like the video, sub as well. See you guys soon. Peace.